This is the parable of the persistent widow. Verse 1 says, "Then he spoke a parable to them that men always ought to pray and not lose heart, saying, there was a certain city, a judge who did not fear God, nor regard man. Now there was a widow in that city, and she came to him, saying, get justice for me, for my adversary. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I do not fear God, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubles me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. Then the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge said. And shall God not avenge his own elect who cry out day and night to him, though he bears long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man comes, will he really find faith on earth?" The question is, how do we keep going when we feel like bailing out? Luke doesn't leave us guessing what Jesus' point is. He says, then he spoke a parable to them that men always ought to pray and not lose heart. We got to pray. We can't give up. We got to keep praying. And whenever it seems like nothing's going the way that we want it to go, we got to pray some more. Why? Because when we stop praying, what happens? We give up. All down through the centuries, believers have struggled with the seeming silence of God to their prayers. And in verse 8, Jesus addresses that issue. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Oh, but it's been a year, Pastor Jay. Speedily. It's a promise. Doesn't mean it's going to be when you want it to happen. It's going to be according to God's perfect will and purpose, in God's perfect timing, and you may not understand it, but you just keep praying until you get the answer. It's time for us to stop questioning the Lord's faithfulness and examine our own faithfulness.